It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll see Dalton Schultz. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Oilers and the Raiders, and it comes
What
your
better way to
next
start off the
on
afternoon
Madden
than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and this is a matchup, Brock, that we may see many, many times in the future of this league. A couple of rookie starters leading their offenses at quarterback.
And that really does make it a measuring stick game for both of them, Kate. Rookie quarterbacks in the draft, they're always linked to each other from the moment they're tabbed the starters in their first season. And then when you get to look across and you get to play one, you know that both of them want to be the one who leads their guys to a win, because that's a victory that'll be talked about both for the rest of their rookie season and beyond.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now off play action. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Warren quick on the draw. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 2nd and 3 now. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Again, this is White. And they take him down right along the 30. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. He loses the football. Scooped up by the defense. There he goes, right sideline. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Oilers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, Brock, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Pass play now. Has him on the quick. The ball is loose. Recovered by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now, following the turnover. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. They'll try and throw it here. Diggs there to bring it in. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. They go play action on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Oilers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fair Barrett has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Throwing it to start this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. From the 32. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
They'll throw on third and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. They'll throw it. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's good. 4-8.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Pick up the 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, the give to Mixon. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Everly's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh no, he lost control of another one. but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Houston in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Raiders getting their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Trying to get outside here with Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Oilers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Back now, pressure on its way. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
That's good. 4A. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Pass taken in by Diggs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now a give to Mixon. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's a throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone, 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this, there aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history, and it is a decorated list of names for those who have. Working inside the red zone, forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers make it a 3-possession game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Oilers stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Pass play on 1st and 10. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Into traffic, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Oilers grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. And that's good for a gain of 5. Christian Harris on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll throw it. He'll get this to Tucker. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. They'll newcomer still with it. And the Oilers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's good. 4.
To throw here on first down. Caught by Diggs. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense working quickly. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He rolls to his right. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is now, third and goal. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Houston! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
The first down pass, intercepted. They'll take over first and 10.
First down, ball at the 36. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play coming here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Oilers 41. Raiders
All right,
10.
Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up in Nashville. The LA Chargers in town to take on Tennessee. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Bryce Young with 2 touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. It's Anthony Richardson, the Florida man, with 3 touchdown passes. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Oilers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup, brought down by Christian Wilkins. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the carry, this is Mixon. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going right side, Mixon with it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Mixon. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it with Mixon. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. Jukes out a 1-stop. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Everly's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Turpin with a return. Return's looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, They haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
2nd and 3. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. Trying an inside give to Warren. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most, as he's outshyer that time on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, Warren. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. And the kick is good. And we're gonna have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He gets a lot behind one, deep down. This is caught inside the 15. It is in, touchdown Houston. The Oilers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this, couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's picked up by the defense. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone, trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
Big gain downfield. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers grow their lead off the turnover. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Oilers continue adding on to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. He breaks the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 39. Fits it through the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders continuing to fight at least. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, he certainly went all out for that block. Didn't find the football, but he did find the punter. And the roughing call keeps that offense out there with a new set of downs. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31. He's got him, that's Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. This is Mixon. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They're throwing it. Has it in close. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To throw here on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete, it's Myers. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 42. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
And the Raiders 1st down.
They run with Warren. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. He'll get this complete to White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
The 11-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. Cut out left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut into the lead by another point.
Raiders 31.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Oilers and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes again. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 19. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 back, 18 back. 70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Oilers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Oilers tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's taken in by Tucker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Finds a man right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Working inside the red zone. The throw, the ball is out! And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown! The Oilers keep running away with this. Throwing now, following the turnover. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Looking for a throw here. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Scooped up by the defense. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They're out and set, first and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First and 10, looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Oilers, as we'll see you next time from Houston.